Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Tales from the Forgotten Troop with our second episode of La Mascarada de la Noche, GM'd by Jenna. A few announcements before we get started. We don't have Michelle tonight. She's not feeling well, so best wishes to Michelle. Hopefully, he'll be back to join us for the finale next week. If you are enjoying what we're doing, there are many ways you can support the show. We have a Beacons page with all of our affiliate links. We have a Coffee for direct donations or Redbubble for some merch. No Pasiones merch yet, but hey, maybe. If we get some banging one-liners, we might...
Some banging zingers, yes.
If we get some banging, we might...
That's a different show. That's a different thing.
Attempted bangs. How about that?
Yeah.
You know, just an attempt, you know, like these.
Oh, I don't have any of my...
Quite crispy.
No,
like when... Was it you striking out with Nuno, or did it not strike out with you?
I don't even remember. I just know that I am in a room and I have started a bunch of trouble.
You have.
I think you're running out of the room right now, but
yes. I'm running to Nuno.
But all of our social media links are also on our beacons, and you can find a link to our Discord. You can come have fun with us all the time if you just like hanging out and chilling. If you're watching the video on YouTube, make sure to like and subscribe, but also join us weekly, since we do have a couple of shows going on right now, and sometime in the near future we'll be adding another game on Saturdays. So yeah, lots of things in the works. Kind of terrifying. It's fine. Is that all I have? I think that's all I have. I don't have notes prepared for this today.
It's not your day for notes.
It's not my day for notes. I'm not supposed to be responsible.
Mm-hmm.
I guess, Jenna, do you have any particular order you would like us to introduce ourselves and our characters in?
I don't. There's an interesting way to do the introduction, so it's the last time on. La Mascarada de la Noche. We've got, let's actually start with Maria this time. Maria, why don't you introduce yourself and your character and tell us, pick one of the options from the last time on.
Pull up the thing. Where is it?
It's on the playbook.
It should be under, like, on the first page under your relationships.
I got it. I had to find my playbook.
Oh wait, I guess this is just one page.
Yeah. I am Maria. I'm playing Paulina Maria Esteves Titiritera. And last time on our fun little Pasiones game, I didn't do any of these things. Yeah, I didn't do any of these things. I've just been avoiding everything.
Do these have to be things that actually happened in the last episode, or can we do like a
last time I saw a lot of ex-husbands and pretended to flirt with Salvador just to piss off an ex-husband.
Ooh, love it. All right. Hector, you're up.
Last time on, I acquired the most beautiful and elegant outfit I've ever seen. If y'all remember my fitted Armani suit from the beginning. So I'm going to mark that off, you know, just it's sort of a slow walk of him in the suit and then getting in trouble in the suit.
Spicy.
Yes. All right, Jeff. Last time on.
Hi, I'm Jeff. I'll be playing Nuno de Praia Roberto Milhomes. And last time on the Pasiones, I fell into the arms of a lover of a lower station.
Love it. And Charlie.
I am playing Salvador Tenorio, El Jefe. And last time I lost something truly valuable that I must recover, which is the will.
The will.
You must recover that, yes. Seems pretty important.
Just a bit.
Muy importante.
And we ended off on a very exciting scene where Luis ripped the will from Salvador's hands, and Salvador has smoke coming out of his ears, and a death stare as Luis runs down the hallway, and is on the phone with Nuno. With that being said, we're actually going to start with Paulina. Paulina is dancing with an ex-husband, and
Who knows anymore?
and you'll notice that somebody comes to cut in, and it is Enrique Escriva, who is the brother of your missing ex-husband. One of your ex-husbands, the one that's missing.
Yes. I'll. Is he trying to dance with me, or is he trying to dance with Antoine?
With you.
Or whoever, Jose. Used to say.
Antoine is dancing with you currently.
I will swap and dance with.
How are you?
Good. How are you? Are you enjoying the party? I'm not German in this. Let's play.
Spanish.
Z's and does.
I mean, we could change the location over to Argentina.
I was gonna say we're not Argentina. Okay. All right. So you're doing well.
Very well.
How are you enjoying the party?
It's extravagant.
Yes, they always are. You don't come around enough.
Awkward. Not for me.
Yeah.
For pull up the NPC names. The wife.
Yolanda.
Yolanda.
Yeah. Yes, I could see why it would be awkward, but I'm glad you came tonight. The music is quite nice. Valentina has a very beautiful voice.
Yes. Valentina is very talented.
Yes. She should be having a break soon, I believe.
Maybe I'll send her a drink.
Sounds very like you. What are you plotting, Paulina?
Nothing. Nothing new.
Nothing new.
Nothing unusual.
This is true. This is true. Where's your child?
Which one? Tony?
Yes.
Somewhere causing trouble, I'm sure.
This is why I asked.
Let's see. Oh yeah, because I did see Tony go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's somewhere causing trouble.
Mm-hmm.
No idea where Luis is. Lost him. Just gone.
Oh, that's the pool boy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Ah, yeah. I didn't know you had adopted him into...
Something like that.
Okay. Okay. Have you talked to Jolanda yet?
Oh, I've been avoiding her. Messy.
Sounds right.
Plus missing. It's easier just to not.
Yeah, yeah. Well, are you going to be there when they read the will?
Did we know he's dead yet? Because I thought he was still missing.
Oh, Jolanda's going to have him declare dead in a day or two, probably. She's planning a will reading in 4 days' time.
I think I'll show up. You never know who's in there, who's not in there.
It's true. It's true.
Do you think he's dead, or do you think he's just absconded?
I don't know where he would abscond to.
Far away from her.
I'm not aware if he's pissed her off recently, though. He has been known to.
You never know.
Yeah, I hear it. She's been a little distracted by people.
Who could she be distracted?
Well, rumor has it one of them is Tony.
I accuse them of lying.
Yes, you may.
Yes. Maria knows it's true. Paulina is in blissful denial.
How dare you?
And that's exactly what I will do. I'll push him back. How dare you? Very loudly. I have an audience.
There is an audience. Do you have evidence?
I have no evidence to any side.
So you get +1 for that, and then I think you get. Are you keeping your hands clean?
No, I'm not, because I'm directly involved in this. So I get +1. Oh no, I missed. 7 + 1 is 8.
Okay.
Choose
so
one.
Choose one. Yep.
One. Surprised, scared, or flustered.
All right.
Putting him on edge.
So, I think he will act with desperation. He wasn't really expecting that from you. He expects that from his brother's latest wife, but not you.
My only child.
My only child, and I just admitted to having another one, sort of. Yeah. He didn't need any pluses. He holds it together and just pulls you aside out of the into the hallway, actually, where I believe Luis is running back towards the ballroom.
That's interesting timing. I am rushing down the hallway. As fast as I can, because I don't know if he has I believe he has a gun or a knife or a weapon. And I'm
that was all he had.
And I'm holding on to the will, and I am running back towards the party. But I think I want to run into them, like, dramatically.
Oh yes, I love it. So please describe how this happens. He's just trying to talk Paulina down from.
Yeah, I like start running and I just sort of crash into him.
Whoa!
And then, oh, I'm so sorry. Pardon. And then I like hold him up. And I just give Paulina a look that says, let's go back to the party. And I'm trying to what is it? Demand what oh, the moves. Hold on. Pulling up the wrong PDF. It helps to have your PDF and book ready when you start stream, folks.
And your NPC list up and your
Us being
ex-husband
prepared
list.
on this show?
Not
Never.
just your character sheet. Fortunately, I have the book. What? It's made of trees.
I also have the book.
Also, well, you're the GM. I'm the player. It's like icing on the cake when I have the book.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Or maybe I don't have the book. Did it go missing? Nope, it's right here. I think it, Jenna, do you think that would be like demand what you deserve?
I was gonna say that or manipulate a superior.
I think manipulate a superior would fit more.
Yeah.
I would like him to like tone it. I would like the fiction to be a little bit more toned down, a little bit more. I think we need to go back to the party, Senora Paulina. There's something very important I need to talk to you about.
Your impending doom? Yes, you're correct.
Can I see Salvador? Or I just see Louise?
I mean, can I jump in?
Absolutely.
Yeah, if you feel like
Please
Salvador
do.
would be running down the hall after him.
Maybe angrily walking, like
yeah,
the,
I feel
the
like
a
Winter Soldier
brisk-
anger walk.
I would be
Yeah.
a brisk
Yeah.
walk. I would
Brisk
not be
walk.
chasing. I would be pursuing. I would not be chasing him.
No. I'm running like a scared
And
child.
probably like smoothing down my tie. I imagine, like as I'm leaving the office, I would pull out my, phone to call my crew, my thugs. And just-
Okay, Paulina, have I caught you in a good mood?
No.
No, she's
No, she's
bad.
mad. Okay.
Does my well-being directly affect yours?
No. She likes
give it-
Louise.
That's fine. I'll give it a shot anyway. 1 and oh, that's terrible. Sweet, I rolled a 3.
Nice.
Oh,
Nice.
nice. Okay.
So that means I take a condition, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I do.
Let's see here. I think I'm gonna take introspective as I notice El Jefe just kind of rolling up over at the corner of my eye, and I'm just not able to like keep my chill. So that's +1 to process your feelings, but -2 to strike out.
All right, sounds good.
Yeah, and as I approach, while I was talking on the phone to my crew, I probably gave them Luis's description and just like, no need to ruffle any feathers yet. We're just gonna, if they see him before I report in, just detain him. Has something I need. And then I probably come around the corner and like snap my cell phone shut as like I come into view of the rest of the group.
He's got one of those like really cool, like the new razors or whatever they are. That
Razors? Samsung.
I don't know which
One
the
of
new.
the new
The new flippy phones.
The new flippy
the
phones.
new
They're
flippy
Samsung.
smartphones.
Yeah.
What is it? The foldable smartphones.
Yes.
Mhm.
And I slide
Yeah.
that into my pocket.
All right. Luis, what do you do?
I actually kind of want to see the spotlight to Maria.
Okay.
I'm
Paulina.
curious what Paulina
Does Salvador
is.
look mad? Oh, actually, I don't care if Salvador looks mad. I'm gonna grab Luis and haul him away. Fuck Salvador.
Enrique's like, hey,
Later.
the hell?
I'll deal with you later.
All right. What happens when you all go into the ballroom?
I think I want to dramatically sweep Paulina onto the dance floor, and right as Valentina, right as maybe Valentina's taken her break, and a traditional Argentinian tango comes up, if that's cool.
Yeah,
because I know you were saying that Valentina was about to take her break, and I never want to dictate what your NPCs are doing,
no,
but
that's fine.
And then my character would like to just start doing a very slow, like intimate tango to show his A, love and appreciation for Paulina, and B, to whisper to her what happened in the next room, but in the most like dramatic and sexy way possible. So I'd like to roll to express my love dramatically.
Yes, do that.
And this is in front of everyone, so it's like a big thing. So it's roll with questions. So
tango is my favorite.
Yeah. I gotta pull up my PDF is what I should be doing. Like, it's the 21st century. So what's the express your love passionately?
Are you dressed to impress?
Yes, I am.
Do they believe you're single?
I'm involved with Luis, so I know he's not single.
There we go. Involved. Okay, so it's a +1. Am I in over my head?
Most definitely in over your head.
So that's a +2. Do I have any? I have cagey, hopeless, and introspective.
Oh gosh.
But no penalties. No penalties to this roll though. Okay, here we go. Virtual dice. And roll them. Okay, that's a 5. Wait, hold on. I have something else on my move. Hold on. Where is playbooks.
Poor Luis.
I know. Wait, my playbook is the worst. There it is. Pasion play materials. Open that up. Okay. Now we're going. Hold on. Oh no.
Oh, do you have the confession move?
No. Wait. No, I have keys to the castle and you brute. Let's see here. Choose 2 people, +1 ongoing when you act to strengthen your relationship. When you share intimacy or feelings with a tutor, I can make them my new love. If you initiate the intimacy clear condition, they initiate intimacy. No, I just like biffed that roll. That's fine.
In lieu of taking a condition, I'm gonna say that you step on Jolanda's foot while she's with Javier.
Gotcha.
And she is so pissed.
Oops. I'll dance us away.
Paulina's like
just dead in her eyes. Oops. I want to do my tell me everything move. I'm going to offer to take the burden of Luis's guilt.
Hi.
And I need to give you some advice. If you accept my advice, you clear a condition. And if you don't, or you fail to follow it, you mark a condition.
Okay,
so how much did you tell me in this little...
I tell you that I went into the room. I tell you pretty much everything. I was just like, I opened it up. I didn't know a picture of my mother was in there. The will has my name. The will also has Tony's name in it, right?
No, Mateo, who is Tony's significant other.
Oh, Mateo, the security guy, and my name. I don't let it slip to Paulina that Mateo is Tony's boyfriend.
No, Paulina knows because she helped.
Paulina does know. Yeah.
Yeah, that was our flashback.
He will say that.
Time.
Oh, yeah, that was the flashback. Mateo and my name is in it, and he wants it, and I grabbed it, and I don't know what to do next. I have to find Nuno. Nuno said he would protect me.
Nuno, where are you at?
Give me the will and go find Nuno, and I will find you later.
Okay. And I very carefully like slide it like into a part of her dress that it would be inappropriate for anyone to publicly like get
to go
in.
rifling through.
To go rifling through.
Does Salvador care?
It's like I'm going rifling.
Well, I feel like at this point I've probably entered the ballroom and have clocked them. So I'd like to spot something out of place and see if I can see this little sleight of hand happening.
I would like to clear the condition hopeless and for taking the advice and head over towards Nuno after leaving the note with Paulina.
Casually adjust my top half of my dress.
So would my questions, because one of my questions is, have you been intimate with them recently? Would that be Louise or Paulina? Would that be Louise, since Louise
Have you been intimate with either one of them recently?
Neither.
I mean, depends on your definition of intimate.
Intimate. It really depends on your definition of intimate. There was some very intense, like
my fist down Louise's throat right now.
We were alone in an office. That was some pretty heavy-handed intimidation tactics. I think that's pretty intimate.
I agree.
Okay.
I agree.
Fair enough.
The other player
I'll let you have the +1.
Okay. And then my other question is, are you free of other distractions? I would say so, because I'm pretty single-mindedly going after this.
Blinders.
Yeah. Okay. And then, so that is +2 from that. And then raging, I get a -2 to spot something out of place. So it's just a straight roll.
Are you taking control of this situation?
Oh,
And then it's a +1.
I mean, I would think so.
Yeah.
Okay, so actually +1.
Oh no.
Snake eyes.
You totally missed. Luis putting his hand on the front of Paulina's dress to shove a will in there.
Salvador might have seen it, but probably didn't
didn't clock that as like not
sketchy.
Sketchy, yeah.
My goose dice have
just
betrayed
sleight of
me.
hand.
The goose dice have betrayed you.
Oh, at the perfect dramatic moment. And which condition would you like to take?
Even more angrier.
Yeah, even angrier.
I like double rage.
Double rage.
I'll be raging and reactive.
That's fair. That's fair. All right, Nuno, where are you at?
Yeah, so I received a text from my dear lover, Louise, that I was supposed to meet him out by the pool.
Mm-hmm.
And so Tony and I went out there. Tony and I looking at all this candles set up. This is way over the top.
Yeah, that's right.
I can't abide by it. And plus, also, as I'm kind of standing here, Louise hasn't shown up. So when I go to the window, I can see him dancing with other people.
Dumping his hand on Paulina's top.
As La Belleza, I ask myself the most important thing in the world: am I the center of attention? And I am not.
Unacceptable.
Absolutely unacceptable. So I can't imagine why I wouldn't make a big entrance right now.
Yes. Please describe your big entrance.
So I feel like let's see here. It's got to be the Aragorn door open, right? You push open both doors that go out to the patio. You can see the candles behind me. As I'm just staring daggers at Louise, and Patricia is there dancing, of kind of like, what? And was that message what, to get me off the floor so you could go fool around with all these other people? What's even happening here? As you're putting your hand down, is your hand down her shirt? What?
I'm gone. I'm in the crowd.
It's just like vanished.
Okay, so you're making a scene.
Like Homer.
I am making a giant scene.
And this is one of your special moves, right?
Yeah, when you enter a room ready to make a scene, roll +1 for each person in the room you've been intimate with. On a hit, anyone you've been intimate with is surprised, frightened, or confused. On a 10+, you've seized control of the room. Take a +1 ongoing as long as you keep attention on yourself and don't let anyone stand in your way. On a miss, they don't give you the reaction you wanted. Mark a condition and blurt out a secret or pour out your emotions for all to see. Your choice.
Yes. Okay. So roll it out. How many people have you been intimate with in this large room of people?
Well, still being new here, I think right now it's just Louise and Valentina.
Yes.
So I will roll with a +2. And I've rolled an 11, so a 13.
Oh, okay. I will be, was it frightened, confused, or
surprised?
Surprised. I'll be surprised because I'm really confused. What?
Valentina's also confused, for the record. She's like got a drink and she's like, what is happening?
I'm very sorry. I was just on my way to the pool.
Oh, I'm sure you were. As I will march forward towards, I guess, what is it? El Jefe and, sorry, what was?
Paulina?
Yeah, Paulina and Salvador. And demand to know what's going on here. Taking Louise into back rooms, dancing with him, while I'm standing up like a fool next to candles by the pool.
I love the unintentional rhyme.
This love rhombus has gone on too long.
Love rhombus?
Because it's all askew.
Is Louise within arm's distance of me?
I would say I might be 10 feet away. The way I'm imagining it is just like a line of like drama. There's like El Jefe, Paulina somewhere, and then I think I was like followed because I'm shocked. You know what? I am within arm's length of you. I think that's more dramatic.
Yeah.
Because I was trying to follow him.
Perfect.
With a dramatic lunge, you could probably grab him.
Oh yeah, I just grab him by the collar again.
Oh.
And I'll look over at Nuno. And probably try and find Paulina in the crowd. And just say...
Nearby, not too far away. Keeping an eye on things.
And I'll just say...
Oh my goodness.
Why
You haven't found the
don't
color.
we take this outside?
I am going to grab someone's wine and throw it in Louise's face.
Yes. Please.
In Louise's face. Oh no.
Let me see. Yes, actually, this doesn't. You know what? Strike out with a voice or violence sounds like a fun thing.
Oh no.
Even though it's not like technically like doing any damage, the emotional damage that's gonna come from getting a glass of wine to the face and all over that outfit is like way worse.
Plus, it's hilarious if I miss because then I think I just splashed Salvador.
I'm already
That's
raging.
fine. He's already mad. He can't get any more
How
mad.
much more do you want to poke the bear?
I just imagine Salvador's like 6'4" in my head and just like towering over these boys.
I am tall. I am beefy.
Beefcake, silver fox.
This shirt is just plastered on.
When you strike out with violence, with voice of violence, have you caught them off guard? Have they just wronged you? So they have just wronged me.
Yes, and
I believe you said you're surprised. You're caught off guard.
Yeah.
And as long as I'm still making myself the center of attention, I'll take my ongoing +1. So I have a +3 to this.
Yep.
Oh, sad panda. I got a 6, so I got a 9, so I fall just short.
Okay,
Of,
so
on a 10+, you may take something from them or avoid marking condition. So I got a 9.
oh, and you both mark a condition. But you do hit him in the face with the wine.
Perfect.
am going to take hopeless?
Question mark?
Hopeless. Wait, so it's hopeless.
I will take lustful.
And I should do something, right? I think my character is. I'm gonna use one of my moves. I'm gonna like scream out like, "What are you doing? This man is and I'm gonna slap him across the face.
Oh my gosh!
Open hand, and I'm going to use the move, you brute, which means I ignore all penalties.
Yes.
For out, and if it's my love that I'm angry at, then I get a +1 to the roll.
Roll it out.
Yeah, it's so great. Strike with violence, voice, or accuse someone of lying. Well, you have 4 conditions marked. Ignore all penalties from conditions for those moves. When you strike out at your love or you accuse your love of lying, you may immediately swap your love for the other suitor on a 10+ move. Okay, never mind. I don't get a +1, but I do have +1 ongoing.
Yes.
Anyway. So, okay, please, digital dice, do not fail me now. So that's a total of no penalties, so flat roll, +1 ongoing. I'm in over my head, I'm pretty sure.
Yes.
And
definitely. And Salvador's got you by the collar, and you just had wine.
It's just had wine splash in my face. It's like just a series of bad rolls. Have I caught them off guard? Have I caught you off guard?
I'll go with yes.
Okay. Have they just wronged me? Yes. So this is a total of +4. So wish me luck. Okay. 14.
Nice.
All right. You avoid marking a condition. You land your blow, and you may take something from them or avoid marking a condition.
You already took my heart.
Whoa! And it's rhombus.
The fan pulser in Nuno is the fan favorite.
From them. I am going to take. I'm going to take his car keys. To his expensive car.
Oh, he's going to be so upset.
I'm going to say, hit him, and then, like, as I do that, I just very quick, like, I know where the keys are. I know which pocket in the utility kilt they're kept.
Yes.
I just hit him and snatch them and slide them into my pocket.
All right. Why don't you roll spot something out of place, Nuno?
Okay. I am
to see if like you realize what he's doing.
So I'm not free of other distractions, and I haven't been intimate. Are we talking intimate like last time we made out on the dance floor?
Or... Yeah, that counts.
I would say that counts. That counts.
Yeah.
Okay. And do I still get my floating +1 from my big entrance?
Yes, of course.
Alrighty. So it's a 7, so I got a 10.
All right. So you get to ask 2 questions. And I would say you noticed that he took your car keys.
Yeah.
What's it? I'm fine with that because I'm planning on getting very drunk and I shouldn't drive. So
yeah.
You probably also have a room in the hotel, so like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm also at a hotel.
So. It is a hotel, so everybody's just staying here anyways.
Yeah.
In this rhombus of love.
Okay, so yeah, I feel like So I know this is kind of a meta comment because I don't know what's in the will, but I feel like it's the absolute appropriate line. I'm not gonna do any of the questions from spot something out of place.
Yeah,
I'll put
that's
like
fine.
my hand to my cheek after I've been hit, and like foreshadowing wise, say something like, "Ah, you're just like your father," and then I'm going to storm off to the bar where Valentina is, so I can get a drink and talk to her.
Luis, what do you say to that?
I turn around and I look at Salvador. And even though he doesn't know, I know, and Salvador knows, I look Salvador straight in the eye and I say, you want to talk to the person that actually is going to own this resort? Fine. Let's have a conversation and make a deal. Just dripping and the wine, just ready to talk. We'll talk, and then I'll tell you where it is. And I'd like to manipulate a superior, because obviously this person is, I want to acknowledge, as opposed to like demanding what I deserve, I know I'm outgunned here. So yes. I want to approach this from like, yes, I'm saying I'm in charge, but you're also the one in charge. Like
low-key.
Low-key. Is that cool, Charlie?
I mean, it depends on what you're trying to get me to do. Because if you're
have a conversation where you don't kill me about that.
Don't kill me.
You don't even have to get me to do that, because like if you're gonna be like, okay, fine, we'll talk. Just give me like,
okay, cool,
right.
cool, awesome. No,
just
awesome.
like drags you by your collar out of
the less I have to roll dice, the better. No more
I imagine you're like looking, straining against the hold I have on your collar, looking up at me, and I just stare back and say, finally ready to start playing the big leagues? Let's go. And then I'll just walk you out of the room.
Yeah.
All right. So we will turn over to Nuno and Valentina. Nuno, what do you say to Valentina?
At first there'd be that immediate reaction of like, let's get out of here, but I don't have my keys. So next would be, let's do shots.
Get out of here. Oh shit.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I'll be doing light conversation that I'm not really listening to, because really I'm just kind of upset. But I'll be buying her drinks, but the whole time I'm texting my sister, talking about what a jerk Louise is.
And I think that she's going to ask you. You seem a little distracted. What's going on?
Well, I thought I might have found something worth going after, but sadly it's why you shouldn't interact with the help, right?
Yes. She tries not to look slightly offended as the entertainment, but she just kind of nods like, sure.
Yeah, absolutely. I was leading into the meltdown part of my character sheet, where it's just become like, I am the problem.
I love this for you. I could expect nothing else from a nepotism kid.
Yeah, exactly. So when Valentina says that, I kind of like, yeah, exactly, as I'm texting my sister.
So you two are lovers, or
were?
I saw you on the dance. Oh, okay. Very good.
Maybe after your second set, you want to meet up for some private drinks?
We could do that. Yeah, we could do that. Do you want to meet me backstage? She'll just like point. There's like rooms that way.
I'm trying to think of like where it's got to be someplace where it can be revealed.
Yeah, he like wants it to be like.
Yeah, I think I'll have to get back to you. Yeah, like,
the broom
so,
closet right over there, right
like
next to the pool.
Coat check.
Yeah.
Let's go walk together to the pool house right now.
Yeah, actually that's actually perfect then. Yeah. After your next set, why don't you meet me at the pool house?
All right.
Nobody's using that place.
Yeah. For now.
Walks out to see all of the still lit candles.
Paulina, why don't you roll me a spot something out of place to notice Valentina chatting with Nuno?
Seven. Have I been intimate with either of them? No. Am I free of other distractions? Yes. Am I keeping my hands clean? Not anymore, Louise. So that's only a +1. I got an 8.
All right, so you can ask a question and notice that they are talking about rendezvousing after the next set.
What is Nuno hoping to get from Valentina?
I am hoping to inspire jealousy in Louise and make him feel bad.
Guilt and jealousy. This is good motivation. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh no.
She'll just head back upstage, and with that, we'll switch over to where Louise is being dragged out by the pool, hopefully not to be drowned by Salvador.
Yeah.
I'll probably swing you around a little none too gently and release your collar, so you probably stumble back against the bars surrounding the pool.
Mm-hmm.
It's at that point that I'm going to dramatically take off my coat, since it's soaked, unbutton my shirt, like, take it off, and I'm just there in, like, the undershirt that the wine didn't soak through, and the nice fitted pants. I pull out a cigarette from a cigarette case that Salvador would recognize. It's from Paulina's favorite place to shop, a custom place to shop. Pulls out a cigarette and just smokes, offers you one. Nervously, his hand is like shaking.
I will take one, and I imagine I hold it out for you to light it, but your hands are shaking so much you can't get the light on the lighter.
Yeah, it's just like it's just got like a zippo.
Yeah, so I'll just I'll just sigh and like take the lighter out of your hand and hold my cigarette up to my mouth while I get it on the first try and light it before tossing the lighter back at you.
Put it away. Do you think Yolanda's seen this?
No. We probably wouldn't have found it if she did.
What's the deal that you had with my father? Or with the man who might have been my father?
Xavier?
Yeah.
I invested in his hotel.
Is that what you want? The hotel?
I want my return on investment.
That sounds fair.
Would like I do not have many requirements for the future of this hotel, as long as it doesn't go to Yolanda.
We can prove that she's the one that killed him. Then it will definitely not go to her. There's a videotape out there somewhere of his body being dragged away and of him being murdered. I don't have it. I've seen it. But somebody does. Somebody who plays dirty. And somebody who had reason to leave me alive. I thought it was because they were trying to set me up, but now I'm not so sure. That's why I was snooping around in the office. I'm trying to find proof that it wasn't me that killed Xavier.
You don't have the attitude of a killer. Considering you were cowering in front of me at the mere thought of me having a knife. Or a gun. Or any form of weapon.
My aunt always told me that self-preservation comes first.
Not a bad way to live, but word of advice. You shouldn't carry so much fear towards a person who has need for a gun or another form of weapon because they're weak enough to need one. You should fear the people who don't need them.
That makes sense. I will tell you where it is. On, the condition that you don't hurt me and I will see about the day of the well. Can keep an eye out for one another until then. I tell you what I know, I tell you what I find, and we do everything we can to expose Yolanda. Is that amenable to you?
I have no reason to hurt you, as long as you're truly not wrapped up in anything involving Xavier's death.
No. I've entrusted it in the hands of Paulina.
I see.
She's very important to me. And I trust her with my life. That's why she has it. Also, if we're being completely honest, Mateo is romantically involved with Paulina's daughter. So this hotel may very well be as much hers as it is mine. And I would like it if you worked with both of us. Because unlike Yolanda, Paulina's a good woman. And I think she's going to be willing to hear you out. However, for now, I'm just the pool boy. And I'm just going to lean on the pool fence and take a deep drag of the cigarette. And exhale.
Imagine at this point I've probably finished my cigarette and I just drop it on the ground and brush it underneath my shoe. I will pull out my phone and text my crew that Luis no longer needs to be detained, but I want at least one person with eyes on him at all times.
Fair enough.
And to be discreet about it. But they typically are.
Thing. Fefe.
And once I'll also give them our current location so that someone can like start.
Keep an eye out.
Yeah. And then I will put my phone away. Do you have any leads on where this tape might be?
No, but I can say I was out for about. Jenna, would you say I was out for about 2 or 3 hours when I checked my watch after whoever hit me on the head hit me?
Mm-hmm.
I was out for exactly 4 hours before I regained consciousness. So whoever has the tape, they've had about a. What was this? This was the night before, right? When all this went down.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, it was like 2 weeks ago because he's been missing for 2 weeks. So
yeah. So the tape is somewhere.
Wait,
Mateo could be one lead.
Did the tape go missing 2 weeks ago?
The tape is missing. Or did it go missing 2 weeks ago?
Yes. Yeah.
The tape also went missing 2 weeks ago?
I feel like Luis, I correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that you saw it in real time, grabbed like it out of the security. Yeah, like,
and it's been missing.
You
and
were
I haven't
watching
been
it happen in like real time, and then you grabbed the tape out.
Right. Yeah, and so far no one's blackmailed me, and like this has been like tonight's party was like the last desperate attempt to see if I could find it.
Yes, it's probably caused a lot of anxiety that blackmailed you, weirdly enough.
The tape has been gone for 2 weeks. I have searched every crevice of this hotel, and I was hoping maybe, just maybe, tonight, while we were all together, because persons involved tend to make themselves the center of attention sometimes. So I had hoped while everyone was distracted, I would be able to, check in the office, and there it was.
Well, the tape's been missing for 2 weeks. Had no charges filed against you. I'm guessing the killer doesn't have access to it.
No. Look, don't tell Tony I suggested this, but... And I hate saying this because they might be because of what that will implies, but also that makes Mateo a suspect.
Assuming Mateo had any
Mateo's the head of security. Yes, assuming he did. And we don't know. I also don't know anything about Mateo's family, which is weird now that I think about it. I know that you have people. I'm not saying Mateo might have done it, but somebody that has a vested interest in either myself or Mateo has committed this murder, or at least accelerating the timetable. But that's the only lead that I had.
Well, as Xavier's brother, Enrique might be able to offer some insight.
May I return to the party? I have a lover I have to go chastise.
With your shirt off and stuff.
Oh, he's got the undershirt.
I love it so much, though.
Yeah.
I love it so much.
Thank you. And then I just very carefully take the jacket and then I'll go past where I know the laundry area is and set it away, and then make my way back to the party with just the clean tank top, the suspenders, the dress pants, the dress shoes, the domino mask. He'll stop in the bathroom to redo his hair, and then make his
Perfect.
way back into the party.
Very Chippendales of you.
Yes, and then I see the spotlight.
All right. So Nuno, what would you be doing in there?
Well, let's see here. After having a few drinks, and Valentina goes back up for their second set.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like this would be time to like just drunkenly wander around the hotel.
Mm-hmm.
Because like everybody's here, and Louise told me that there's a video somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
So
You're
this
just
is kind of
searching
the,
for it?
yeah, basically just the wandering around, kind of like, oh, I'll show him.
Okay.
Kind of wander about, but really it's just to eventually find my way back out to somewhere else.
Because I feel like I haven't had any interactions with Nuno. While Nuno's walking around drunkenly, I just come around a corner and we bump into each other.
Well, that's what I was going to ask. Are you going to go back to the office and put things back into place? Because things were kind of a disastrophe.
Did you get the code for the safe?
I did not.
Okay.
Could I say I did? Do we Rick on that or no? It's fine if not.
Let's say, I mean,
I'll give them the code.
Yeah,
would've given them the
with
code.
the last conversation, would you have given him the code?
I absolutely would have
Then
given them the code.
That's what I meant.
we can-
I meant like as part of our last.
Yeah, because I was gonna say I don't think he gave you the code as he's running away with the will.
No.
Fuck off.
Yeah, but while we're smoking by the pool, like, yes, I
Yeah,
would have given you the
yeah.
code.
Okay. So now that you've made an alliance, you are privy to the code to the safe, and let's say that you're going back there, and as Nuno's drunkenly wandering around, like you guys kind of like bump into each other, like right around the corner from the office.
I apologize. I might have had a couple too many, as I'm like holding those like mini bottles. Like you can hear them in my pocket.
Yes.
Perhaps you should make your way back to the party and get something less alcoholic to drink.
Oh, water? Don't trust the stuff. But, I mean, I have a reason to be here. I'm very drunk and having fun. What are you doing wandering these halls? Especially, weren't you in the middle of roughing somebody up? I'll say happily, but also worriedly.
Oh, don't make it sense. Just a simple conversation. What am I, a barbarian? No, I'm a businessman.
So then I have to ask, do you think that Xavier is coming back? Because he's still missing, correct? Or is it Xavier or Javier?
It's Xavier.
Xavier.
Yeah, okay.
Javier's the rival hotel owner?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh. One would always like best in these kinds of circumstances, but the fact that Yolanda is pushing for him to be declared dead is quite suspicious, isn't it?
I would think so. I'd imagine if I'd casually lost a husband, I might try to spend a little bit more time looking. But
Casually.
I don't know. Paulina just actually
I think
loses
a
husbands all the time.
casual loss of a husband is a divorce.
Different.
Getting separated, in
and we're positive that Javier is not just separated, lost in a different hotel.
Question, Jenna. Would Xavier have been one to visit rival hotels, or did he invest a lot of his heart and soul into his own?
He was pretty involved in this one. He didn't really spend a lot of time at Javier's hotel. You would know that Jolanda had been there multiple times, which doesn't look super great. Like, I mean, not that like it was like common knowledge for everybody, but you would have known, because I imagine that you kept a close eye on like all the players in your investment, you know?
Yeah.
So Jolanda was out there quite often. Throughout the years. I mean, when he was courting Jolanda, Javier was also courting Jolanda, so. Which was right after Paulina broke his heart.
Gotcha.
Timeline-wise.
I will, Xavier wasn't one to double dip so callously.
Interesting. So, but there are others here who do double dip, right?
Quite a few.
Yeah, I feel like Nuno is going to leave the little booze bottles in his pocket alone, and is going to start following around Salvador. More the attempt of, I'm befriending the person that picked on Louise, just to kind of get back at him.
Mm-hmm. Petty, I love it.
Yeah, now I'm on Salvador's side.
Yeah. Which is Salvador's also on Louise's side, but you don't know that. So
I don't
great.
know that.
And I'm
Yeah.
annoyed by anyone just bothering me. So I'm on my own side.
Yeah. Oh, that's the secret of LFA. LFA's always on LFA's
I'm always on
side.
my side. I imagine I take a couple steps and here you follow me and I just stop and turn around. Is there something else you needed?
Well, I find my evening has suddenly freed up, so I've decided to aid you in your quest here, whenever you're wandering about this hotel.
Would I know that Nuno has the strongest determination in what happens to the hotel? Or is that secret knowledge?
I'll leave this up to the dice. Do you want an even or odd? 50-50 shot.
Even.
5. So you do not know that. Nuno's doing a great job at figuring out what's going on and trying to figure out whether the will that the bank has is the correct one. But weirdly enough, you don't realize that Nuno knows what the will that the bank had says.
Well, I also wasn't in that meeting, so like my first clue was to talk to Enrique about it.
Yes, absolutely.
Surely you would have much more fun party.
Oh, geez, hold on. I thought I was going to, but you kind of took the fun out of the party.
How so?
Well, whatever secret little talks you're having with him. But, this seems to be more interesting. Plus, I don't have my keys, so I can't really leave.
Considering how much you've been drinking, you shouldn't anyway.
Good point. Considering how much I've been drinking, you should make sure that I'm not causing any harm.
I think you can probably see just a little vein taken in the forehead. These children.
Raise these people.
Fucking
And the second I notice the vein, I just text my sister, going on adventure, hanging out with Salvador. I'll let you know what happens.
God.
Like no self-preservation. Either of them.
Lena, more kids in this gaggle of children supposed to be your responsibility.
Why am I the adult? I am
Because I'm a
58.
mid-20s
I am
witch,
too
too.
old for this.
I'm too busy not being where you are to be the adult.
Because she's meddling in
Oh,
other
yeah.
children's affairs. Amazing.
And answer me this. So, in what I'm up to. Do you believe Yolanda has this hotel's best interests at heart?
I mean, I'll be honest, I don't think very highly of Yolanda to begin with. I don't think she has her own best interests. Or I don't think even Yolanda has herself, her own best interests at heart. I think she's here to take what she can. And leave somebody else probably footing the bill.
Very well then.
And I'll look down at my phone and then having forgot that I texted my sister about Louise's revelation the other day or last session on the dance floor. I'll kind of, Mr. Salvador, Senor Salvador, have you found any discarded videotapes by chance?
Ding. And say that that I have. I'd be surprised to find something so
Right? Who
Old
even uses
school.
those?
laying around.
Yep, I'll send a text back to Soraya. He doesn't know.
I love this because it's not driving Salvador Loki insane that you're texting everybody.
Right in front of him.
I wonder if that's like a safety mechanism where it's like if I keep texting, then the dangerous person in front of me.
It's a good way to get your phone
Nuno
smashed.
has a great.
I mean, that is a very good way to get your
instinct.
phone smashed.
Actually, I think you all have really shitty ones. All you young kids, including Tony, who's not right here. But I feel like Nuno's audacity is like a shield, like armor, audacity armor.
Seeing that he's texting, I'll probably say, careful, some of those newer models are a bit fragile. I will turn and walk towards Xavier's office.
Oh, I thought you were gonna grab it and break it.
Smash.
No, that is just my subtle threat. That is the low level threat.
There's nothing
Yeah.
worse you could do to Gen Z.
You get one warning.
Nothing worse.
One.
We love you, Gen Z. No
Thank you.
offense taken. I'm just saying. That's a pretty terrible thing to do.
Destroying the phone is the
Yeah.
Well, I am as astute as the bee and subtle, so I will just follow after you, texting.
I love this for him.
I want to know what Paulina's doing.
Totally gonna
Yeah.
break that
I feel like Paulina's the only one enjoying the party, and I'm very.
I got a will to
She's
read. Are
having
you
a
kidding me?
ball.
I'm gonna take another champagne and then go find myself a private corner and read this will. Nosy.
She's like, I got the best gift ever today.
You're welcome.
The tea. Okay, so you go off to read the will. And you know that, I mean, the important points of the will are that, interesting point is that the hotel is in fact in Mateo and Louise's name. And that Jolanda has been kind of cut out from that end of things. She's left some money, like enough to live comfortably and the house and stuff, but like she didn't make off with a ton. You're actually still in the wheel. Or the wheel, the wheel, the wheel. You get some money too. I assume that you invested something and you're getting a return on your investment. Salvador's in the will. You probably had some idea that
same thing, return on investment,
yeah. You know, his brother's in the will as well. With like some of their side investments, his brother gets those, but those are kind of like the big key points. It does also state in the will that the hotel cannot be sold to Javier, like because you know that pettily, like that's how petty he was about Javier. Their rivalry went deep.
What do I know about Mateo besides they work security and they're currently now involved with Tony?
Okay, so you know that Mateo was adopted. That Mateo's parents were not Mateo's bio parents.
Okay.
By a nice upper middle class family, you know. But I mean,
so
you also know that Mateo's been working security at this hotel
for a while. Yeah.
Yeah, like, I mean, just pretty much like fell into the job, you know?
Could be related, maybe not related, but they've been here a while, which is...
Yeah.
I don't really think I care if Mateo gets the hotel. It's not really my problem.
No, not really.
All right, and I know we're looking for a videotape, so I guess I will start looking for that. I'm gonna hide the will again and then skulk. I don't skulk. What do I do?
Glide away.
Glide away. Yeah.
Yeah, like
sachet.
Yeah, I was gonna say sachet. Yeah. Totally. Okay, so you're back out on the dance floor. You'll notice that Gabriella and Enrique are dancing, but it looks like they are not super happy to be dancing. Like maybe there's a little tension there. And you know, Javier and Jolanda are pretty, I mean, he's obviously trying to move in on that, so
he's been in on that.
Yeah, that's not...
I think some of us know that he's been in on definitely.
He's been deep in on that for a long time. He's living rent free there.
He definitely is. Yeah. So that's kind of what's going on out on the dance floor. You don't see Salvador or Nuno. And I believe Luis is now returned, is looking around without a shirt or jacket, just in suspenders, looking very Chippendales.
Domino mask.
Okay.
And a domino mask. Very hot.
Do I see Mateo at all in here?
Mateo is kind of moving around on the Bluetooth, you know, doing security stuff.
I'm gonna go talk to Mateo.
Okay.
Just say congratulations.
Oh, thank you. yeah, I'm really excited to start my life with Tony. I hope it'll be a good one.
I guess I can also say welcome to the family.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Hopefully Tony doesn't make as many mistakes as I did.
I think we're kind of in it for the long haul.
What do I want? What do I want to know? I guess this would be a spot something out of place.
Yeah. Yeah, we can say that, like, are you noticing any like weird behavior? You know Mateo well
Something
enough
suspicious.
to, like, is Mateo acting suspicious at all?
Definitely have not been intimate with them recently. Definitely not keeping my hands clean anymore.
Nope.
So I got a +1.
Yep.
6, and that's good because I got a 7 total.
Okay. What question would you like to ask?
What do you have of value or use?
Key card to everything in the hotel. I mean, and also, like, I mean, are you talking about like monetary value or just like
in general value?
Like, what's their net worth? They have a lot of knowledge of the goings on of the hotel. They
Relevant
have
skills.
Yeah. You know, putting people in chokeholds.
Can I borrow your key card, Mateo?
I'm gonna have you roll a not manipulative superior because I would assume that you're Mateo's. I'm gonna say that you're demanding what you deserve.
I don't. Well, I don't.
They do love you in this moment.
Oh well.
Because you're like gonna be their mother-in-law. It's amazing.
So it's +1, 6, 7, 8. I'm not offering anything of value in return. I guess just doing good old mother-in-law a favor, I guess, if that's valuable.
A favor is valuable from Paulina, actually.
That's still a 9. That's still a hit.
Okay, so yeah, so on 10 plus, remove one of their options. And then they choose one of the remaining. I think they are going to concede. They don't have any conditions, so they are going to take that favor though. And let you borrow the key card. They know that they can go get the other key code card that Tony's already commandeered.
Tony already palmed earlier.
Yeah, from Tony. So they allow you to have a key card that pretty much opens anything in the hotel that you need to open.
Oh, okay. Cool beans, cool beans. What's my other thing? Salvador's not alone, is he?
No.
Okay.
He has got a
also
idea where he
scuttled
is.
away to Xavier's office.
I'm gonna start. Well, no, I can find Louise. I'll go find Louise.
Yeah, you find Louise. Louise, what are you doing?
Originally, I had just kind of entered the room, and I wasn't sure what the timing was. Whether like, but is she looking around the time that I walk in?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm just standing there, like, just trying to. Oh, I'm so sorry about the shirt and the jacket. I sent it to housekeeping for them to get cleaned.
It's fine. You can dry clean it.
So, I talked to Salvador, and he is going to be keeping an eye out for the videotape.
I thought we could just go and look. I don't know, just flash my key card. Well, Mateo's key card.
I nod and put my arm in her arm and make our way out.
Where do you start looking for something?
I want to go to Yolanda's personal office. And I know exactly where it is because I work here.
All right. Well, you go to Yolanda's office.
Paulina keeps her things in her office, so this makes perfect sense.
And when you open the office door, you find Enrique going through her desk drawers. What the? What are you
Why are
doing?
you in here?
Why are you in here?
Rendezvous.
Why?
And I'll just tap Luis's chest.
he like face palms, just like, all right.
Could I make this even messier and Salvador and Nuno come around the corner too?
This is amazing. It's
Really,
like, well, come
it
inside.
Really is a rhombus.
It really is.
Enrique, just close the door. Just get in here and close the door.
Okay, we go in. I shut the door behind me and lock it.
Yeah, and he's pulling out paperwork, and you see a photocopy of the will from the bank. Like, it looked like maybe it was faxed over.
Is it the same will?
No, it is not.
Senor Enrique, that's not the correct will.
I'm aware.
Do you want a copy of the original?
Do you have a copy of the original?
I don't say anything. I stay quiet just in case the place is bugged. And I just... Because you know, Uncle, you never know who's listening.
He just smiles. All right.
And then I'm
Yeah.
going to very quietly, I'm going to do like this, and I'm going to keep helping search for something. May I try to spot something out of place to see if there's anything that Enrique missed?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
Roll it out. Have you been intimate with it? Yes, Paulina. Yes, I would say that.
Paulina might have
you
been.
got to second base on the dance floor, then obviously. And you are free of distractions. Yes.
Ooh. 11 plus... No, I have not been intimate with him. I am free of distraction. I got 12.
All right. Okay, yeah. So choose 2 questions.
Oh, it's usually to a person, not a place. I'll ask. How does Enrique feel about Yolanda, for sure? Like, are my instincts right? Is he just kind of like, I don't trust her, I want the truth?
Yeah, she's kind of she's kind of a bitch. And that's how he feels about it.
Right.
She made Xavier, like, Xavier really coveted her, but like once they got married, she kind of flipped the script on things and was kind of a little bit of a narcissist. Like,
Okay.
really up the ante from Paulina's self-involvedness, you know.
Yeah.
Paulina's not necessarily malevolent or malignant. She's just she just gets bored easily. Yes.
She just listens to the impulsive thoughts when they say, "Find a new husband." She's like,
Right.
It's the intrusive thoughts to find a new husband.
Oh, it's their personal space. I forgot. So Yolanda, since I'm looking in her personal space.
Yeah, so you can ask
What?
the question about Yolanda.
What does she have of value or use to me?
Okay, so something you would find in Yolanda's office if you're like digging around. You look in her desk and because you remembered like, you know, the weird like compartments in Xavier's desk, you start feeling around and you do feel like a little button. And it does open a secret compartment. It's not a safe, but it's like a secret compartment.
Yeah.
And you do find a scarf that you recognize from your mom, and it has blood on it. It's old blood.
Yeah. He goes. Oh.
And there's a few other trinkets and things in there.
I pull out my phone and take pictures. Very careful, like very
They're
millennial.
kind of weird trinkets of things that like just whatever.
Why would she keep these? And I look over at Paulina, who is the other person that has questions about this place.
Yeah.
She's just like looking at things, like a book on the shelf, pull it, look at the title, let it drop on the floor. Just casually, what's this?
She is being petty.
Just cat things. Not even searching the desk for anything
I imagine
useful.
This used to be Paulina's office, and she walks in and it's like, oh, I hate what you've done with the place.
I hate what you've done with this. This is all wrong.
I send those photos along with a note that says, I'm in Yolanda's office. Enrique is helping us. And I send like the photos of the trinkets and the photo of the photocopy of the will. But I'm not hiding it. If Enrique wants to look over my shoulder, he's more than welcome to.
Yeah,
But I'm not.
So he's comparing the photocopy. He takes a picture of the faxed copy of the will that the bank has, and he'll ask you to send a copy of the picture of the original will to him.
Yeah,
so
I still have those saved. I still have those saved, and I send those to him. Just so that these documents are on more than one person's phone in case one of us gets axed.
Yeah, and the biggest thing that you'll notice about the will is that Yolanda hasn't been cut out. She still gets, but like her percentage is larger. She doesn't get the hotel. The hotel goes to Mateo in the event of Xavier's death. And Salvador's not on the will at all. The will that the bank has. And in addition, Mateo takes a bunch more stuff, but there's also on the original will, you had noticed that Gabriella had been added to the will. Gabriella's not on this will. And stipulations about Javier owning the hotel are not included. In addition, Paulina's not in this will.
Then it's definitely fake.
Those are the big like differences that you notice in the two wills, but you've been written out completely.
She's working with someone. Someone still in this new bank will.
I send that information to Salvador.
And you
quietly.
Yeah.
Like just to point out, like I'll even like pull up like an edit, like I'll make a copy, right? And then I'm gonna circle the places where Salvador's been cut out.
Can he get pictures on his flip phone?
It's a fold.
No, it's a foldable smartphone.
Paulina says it's a flip phone.
It's It's a new age flip phone, okay?
I imagine Paulina makes fun of him for that all the
She
time.
has the same phone as Tony, the exact same phone. So if something goes
Yeah.
wrong, Tony can fix it.
Yeah.
I will text back after looking at these things, because since Javier, the stipulation against Javier owning the hotel isn't in the new will, I'll
Nope.
text back Yolanda's conspiring with Javier.
Mm-hmm. So at this time,
Can I?
Yeah.
So when I see Salvador texting, I am instantly shifting over and taking a look. After giving me all that crap about my phone, who are you texting?
The Evan's like super zoomed in. The largest font.
I imagine
120%.
that Nuno, can you respond something on a place to see what Salvador's texting?
Oh my god.
The font on my mom's phone in the
Kill you
text messages.
kids. I don't even wear glasses.
Never underestimate the power of texting to ratchet up the tension in a telenovela. Elite was the first telenovela I watched with texting.
Loved
Fire.
it. That's amazing.
Fire.
I love it. All right, roll it out, Nuno. Have you been intimate with Salvador recently?
No.
No.
Are you free of distractions though?
No, because I have my phone out.
I was gonna say. But you do get your +1 ongoing for being the center of attention. You are
So
currently the bane of Salvador's existence, and that makes you the center of attention.
Perfect. So then I rolled an 8, so I got a 9.
Okay, perfect. So ask a question, and Salvador may ask you, or you get to ask 2 questions. Wait, no.
Yeah, he has 2 and I gets to ask 1 back.
Yes, that's it. Yes, that's how that works.
All right. So I guess first question I will ask you, Salvador. How do you feel about Mateo?
They're a hardworking head of security. They know what they're doing. I imagine they've been with the hotel a long time.
Mhm.
So Xavier obviously trusted them. Yeah, and I don't bear them any ill will.
All right.
I think they
if
have
you
the
yours-
hotel's best interests at heart. Unlike Yolanda.
I'll share the knowing glance like, yeah, I get you. Yeah. Yolanda.
Yeah. What other question do you have for Salvador?
I was pondering it. So, Salvador, if you have your question ready, go for it.
I guess, what do you hope to get from me? Since you're following me around and poking around at what I'm doing, what do you hope to get out of it?
What is it? Well, first of all, I want to make Louise jealous or upset, but I also want to hopefully find the thing he lost or that was taken from him so we can clear his name, so we can make sure he doesn't get in trouble. But don't tell him that.
Did you forget your main quest?
I just like with the appended, but don't tell him that. I'm just like, I am too old to get involved in your childish games.
I have that effect on men. The essence of Luis makes you forget your main quest.
Yeah, I'm slow. I'm a little drunk still. I'm just going for it.
You're like in charge of that investigation to figure out what the real will is.
It's so
He has
good.
forgotten the main quest.
All he cares about is making Luis jealous. It's so good.
Amazing. Why does your dad let you be in charge of anything?
I know, right? Well, if Yolanda does get the hotel, then Salvador, what do you hope to get from it?
Wait, if Yolanda gets the hotel?
Yeah, like what do you get out of all
I don't
of
want
this?
Yolanda to get the hotel.
No, but if they do, like I know we're trying to stop that to
Oh,
some
yeah.
extent, but like what do you hope to get from that if she wins?
I mean, ideally, I would want to get... The only thing I could probably logically get if she wins would be my return on investment, but even that is questionable. So...
Don't worry,
Yeah.
we won't let that happen. And I'm gonna take a selfie with you. Oh yeah, I expect the angry face in the background.
Can I take a
And
photo?
You can attempt to strike out with what is it?
Voice or violence?
Yes.
Voice
yeah,
of violence.
voice or violence. Yes.
Okay, well, let's see here. I have Raging marked. So that gives me +1 to strike out, but I also have the move Bitter Rage, which also gives me an extra +1 to strike out. So I get +2 there. Am I taking control of the situation? I think so.
I would say so.
Mhm.
So that is a
Absolutely.
+3. Have I cut you off guard, Nuno?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay,
Because
so
why wouldn't
we're
you
broing
take a
out about how much we don't like Yolanda.
that is
Why would
that's
take a
going
selfie for
out.
not liking Merlin Yolanda?
so that is a +4. I won't bother asking the other question since I can only get a max of +4 on a roll.
Yeah.
Feels good getting that +4 though.
Mhm.
Yeah, it does. Because that I rolled a 3 and a 1, so it gives me an 8 total. My dice do not like me today.
Okay.
But the circumstances in your playbook do.
So you're able to, I mean, like how I look this is you knock the phone out of his hand as he's taking a selfie. So it's a really awkward selfie, like where you're like, you know, and like
Horribly blurry.
and then the phone goes flying across the room. And I will say that each of you have to mark a condition because you did not get a 10+.
Okay. I'm gonna mark righteous. Because I'm not feeling very lustful in this situation.
Mm,
No, do you want a even or odd?
Odd.
Okay. Even. Salvador gets to your phone before you do. I assume that you had some sort of like case or something on it so that it didn't break when he like. Did you not?
Of
Oh,
course,
no.
you're rich. Rich people
Yeah.
get otter boxes.
Yeah, but I'm rich. I don't care.
Oh,
Like, oh no, my phone. Well, looks like I only have you to talk to, Salvador.
Is that a threat?
That's a promise.
Is it?
promise.
That's amazing.
But yeah, you'd see the blurry picture being ready to be sent to Louise.
I'm gonna say that it goes through before that.
God! Salvador wants to wants to find the murderer, resolve all of this, get his money back, and just never see any of these people again.
This is my favorite thing, though. Salvador is eternally exasperated with kids and is so glad he did not have any of his own.
God.
Why would people
Look,
have kids?
sometimes even my thugs are a little too much like kids.
I love it. Okay, with that, Enrique gets a call and he's just like, hello? And I'm gonna say that Luis would recognize that it's Gabriella. And she's like, you have to get out of there right now. Yolanda is going that way with Javier. Like, get out of her office. okay. You know, like
It's at that
we
point
have to get
I
out
take a
now.
deep breath. I dramatically go towards the door after I hear like the conversation on the phone. I heard it secondhand, right? Because it was loud enough.
Yep.
I open the
Enrique
door.
sweeps all of the things that you pulled out of like the secret compartment.
I
He
let him.
closes it and he like just like dumps them in his pocket really quick and then like
I let him and I say, I'm gonna cause a distraction. Both of you, get away. And then I open the door, march straight down the hallway,
oh my god.
heading towards Javier and Yolanda. Do I see them?
Yes.
Okay.
They're
My goal
laughing and
I walk up to Yolanda.
they've got a bottle of
I say-
champagne and glasses.
And I say, I know you killed your husband, and I know you killed my mother, Yolanda. And I'm going to accuse someone of lying because she's been pretending her husband is gone. She has been pretending to everyone, and I have read her lies, and I am calling them out to buy Paulina and
okay, so I'm
and
actually
it's time to escape.
going to I'm going to flip this a little and we're gonna do reveal a shocking truth.
Okay,
Instead.
Okay, awesome. I've never used that move. I'm so excited.
Yes. So it's kind of more about you. It's not a shocking truth for you,
Mhm.
but off guard, Javier is just going to say she didn't kill Xavier. And and then just hesitates before or anyone else. With that, we are going to have a flashback from Javier from many, many years ago. Right? Maybe after the time you were born. To his ranch property. And him and Yolanda are having a very romantic affair weekend. And he gets out of the bed in the middle of the night because he notices that she isn't there, and he hears something outside, and he looks out the window, and Yolanda is pulling something out of the trunk of her car that is wrapped in a tarp, and she's got a shovel. So, you already have evidence that like ties Yolanda to the crime of your mother's death.
Yeah.
Okay. And so the shocking truth that's given at this time is that Javier has video of Yolanda at his hotel from the time of the murder. Yeah, that's the shocking truth that he's going to give you, is that he says, she was meeting with me at my hotel. I mean, her alibi is having an affair, but there is irrefutable proof that she was there at the time of the murder.
Right. What do I roll, right? What do I roll? Okay,
yeah, just roll. You know what? I just gave it to you right now, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
I felt like making it dramatic.
Yeah. I say, so the shocking truth is that he's having an affair and that she was at his hotel when...
at the time of the murder.
Okay.
Or well... But how do they know what time the murder is? Nobody even found a body.
No crime.
It's all very fishy. The time of his disappearance, she was with me.
that doesn't mean she couldn't have sent someone to have him killed. Yolanda doesn't like getting her hands dirty. She's a classy woman.
She looks a little bit like,
What I don't understand.
like she's happy that you're complimenting her, but also you're accusing her of murder. So she's feeling conflicted about you right now.
Fine. Perhaps it wasn't.
How dare you
How dare
accuse me
I?
of murdering my husband and your mother? Who's your mother?
Don't sit here and act like you don't know who my mother is, Yolanda. When you keep her scarf like a token, a fetish in your private things. I know.
Talking about.
I know that you did everything you could to have my mother taken out of the way after you found out that my father, that your husband was my father 11 years ago.
That's a mighty big accusation. So I'm actually going to have you roll this time for a
Yeah.
line. Yeah.
Absolutely. I am gonna, because this is like, it's so shady. She's lying about something. It might not be killing him, but she's lying about something. I rolled a 5 on the die. I have a +1 for being in over my head.
Absolutely. This is way in over your head.
Yeah, and
You're so above your league.
I'm just trying. I'm trying to.
You're just doing your best. Louis,
I'm doing
your
my
best.
best. And then this is the lying move, right? Yeah, evidence and what's the other one? Audience.
You do
Mr.
have evidence, yes.
Yeah. I don't have an audience, so I have like a +2.
Mm-hmm.
And then I said a 5 on the die, right?
Mm-hmm.
7.
So 7.
I got a 7.
So choose one.
Okay. 1. They're surprised, scared, or flustered. They must admit their farcehold or mark a condition. Choose one. I'm right, despite what the audience has already seen.
All right. You are okay. Yes. And then so it's just choose the one. You're right. Yeah.
Or I say, you know what? I think this would be better. Not to totally throw the story off. They admit their falsehood or mark a condition. I don't actually know what their real falsehood is, but
you know what? She's going to get angry at you and start like hissing in your face and say, "Yes, I knew your mother. The little whore. She almost ruined my marriage."
Your affair with
and I'm
Javier.
glad she's dead.
Your affair with Javier is what ruined your marriage, and I'm gonna strike out with voice.
Oh my gosh.
And then after that, I would like to concede the spotlight to anyone else at the table. But I have got to get that out.
At that point, we're gonna actually cut scene. So.
Cliffhanger.
I rolled a 7
Ooh.
on the die.
Okay.
And then
She has wronged you. I would say she's definitely wronged you in
did I catch
one way.
Did I catch her off guard with that?
Yes.
Your affair with Javier is what ruined it.
Yes.
So 8, that's a 9. So that's a hit. The strike lands, and you on a shoot. We each mark a condition. Oh well. I would like to avoid marking a condition because if I take one more, then I'll melt down, and I don't want to melt down.
Nuno finds him in the hallway in the fetal position.
Sobbing. Nuno finds Luis. Paulina finds Yolanda.
And then
Salvador just steps over everyone and continues on his way.
He's like,
He's just looking for that will.
I was trying to buy you guys time to escape.
She knows we were in our office. I just started knocking shit off the shelves.
Alina wasn't gonna pick up all those books.
God, no.
Enrique got away without being seen. He was quick to just like sweep things in and like just ran out.
Alina took her time.
With all the evidence of murder, so. Yeah. So, conditions for Yon. I don't even know what the NPC. I think she has to be. Oh, yeah. She's gonna backhand you. Back. In a very dramatic fashion. And that's where we're gonna end. It's just she's gonna backhand you. And she rolled. Because she misses. Imagine you're just like out of the way. Like, what the?
Actually, can
I grab her hand?
May I grab her hand? I'm just gonna grab her hand.
Yeah.
And I'm going to like just let it go. You know, because Javier would never, my character would never, like Luis would never, but he's not going to let her hit him.
Yeah. Okay, that's fair. Okay, and that is gonna be cutscene. So. Thank you all for joining us tonight for our lovely part 2 of our Pasiones. Pasiones. And we will see you next week. Same time, same place.
Bye.